Recently, an FDA advisory committee basically said that over-the-counter cold and flu tablets are useless. In today's episode, we'll talk about these useless over-the-counter cold and flu tablets and what to take instead. Let's get into it. From the words of the FDA, it's been concluded that the current scientific data do not support that the recommended dosage of orally administered phenylephrine is effective as a nasal decongestant. So what does this mean? Phenylephrine is the nasal decongestant found in the over-the-counter cold and flu tablets and also children's cold and flu liquids. It's supposed to help with the symptoms of a blocked and runny nose. So a little bit about the history of phenylephrine. If you went to a pharmacy back in the 90s and purchased a cold and flu tablet off the shelf, it's likely you would have got a product with the ingredients pseudoephedrine as the decongestant, not phenylephrine. Then in the 2000s, pseudoephedrine restrictions came about because of its use in making methamphetamines. Phenylephrine has been around since the 1930s, but it became more widespread in cold and flu tablets in the 2000s when the other decongestant pseudoephedrine was limited to behind-the-counter sales. Most manufacturers just decided to substitute pseudoephedrine with phenylephrine. What you may not know is that it's been known for a long time within scientific circles that phenylephrine at over-the-counter doses is ineffective as a nasal decongestant. But the ingredient phenylephrine isn't completely useless. It does have other uses at higher doses for conditions such as priapism. So now that you know that it doesn't work, what should you take instead? Here are 5 options to try. Option 1. Decongestant nasal sprays. The most effective way to relieve the symptoms of a blocked nose quickly is to use a decongestant nasal spray. Examples of the decongestant in a nasal spray are oxymetazoline, xylometazoline, trimazoline, and funnily enough, phenylephrine. They are very effective but aren't recommended for more than 3 days in a row. Otherwise, they can cause rebound congestion, which is the condition where your nose actually gets more blocked after you stop the nasal spray. Number 2, pseudoephedrine. This is the nasal decongestant found in the original cold and flu tablets. It constricts the blood vessels in your nose, which helps you to breathe better when you've got a blocked nose. But it also acts as a stimulant, which can potentially make you feel more alert. The downside is that it constricts the blood vessels in the rest of your body as well, which can lead to side effects such as increased blood pressure and increased heart rate. Pseudoephedrine needs to be avoided if you have any blood pressure or heart problems. The sale of pseudoephedrine is also restricted to behind the counter, so you will have to ask for it. Number 3. Anticholinergic nasal sprays. If a runny nose is your main symptom, you can try an anticholinergic in the nasal spray form, such as ipratropium bromide. What anticholinergics do is they reduce the watery secretions from your nose. So it's really good for a runny nose, but won't do anything for a blocked nose. Number 4. Saline nasal sprays or rinses. Saline nasal sprays or rinses are a really good way to flush out the sinuses, reduce inflammation, and best of all, you can make it at home. Just add a teaspoon of salt to lukewarm water, preferably boiled and cooled. Mix it and then rinse out your sinuses by using a specific irrigation bottle. You can also purchase it from the pharmacy if you don't want to make your own. Number 5. Drowsy antihistamines. Regular over-the-counter antihistamines don't have any benefit in a cold and flu, but the drowsy ones may help. As a side effect of how they work, they can dry up secretions such as a runny nose. And an additional benefit is they can help you to sleep. And we all know how important sleep is to help you to recover from a cold or flu. Keep in mind that all the options I mentioned above only temporarily help with the symptoms of a blocked or runny nose, but they don't help you to get over the cold any quicker. If you want to try something that actually helps you to get over the cold quicker, I'll be doing a separate episode on supplements to take for a cold and flu. If you have any other cold and flu symptoms such as headache, sore throat or cough, then there are still products out there that can help. So that comes to the end of the video. If you found anything useful in this video, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!